Isaac here from Holiday 2 Adventures, and we're going camping in Outback, Queensland. And for the next 3 days, we're catching red claw, kayaking, cooking on the river, making campfires, eating good food, and enjoying the Aussie Outback. And we're taking you along for the ride. Welcome to Outback, Queensland, everyone. For tonight, this is going to be our spot. Hopefully there's red claw in here too. We were absolutely spewing. Our original campground is gated off. We can't get there, which we're devastated. That's exactly where we caught all our red claw. So we've been searching around for the last hour trying to find a good campground. And we did find this real off the beaten track spot, which is pretty nice. But we haven't got long till sunset, so we've got to get ready and we have to get set up. All right, so all I've done here is I've got a little Gatorade bottle full of 6mm holes, 2 holes in the top with a bit of string, and I just tie that inside the net. And then alongside that, that's for burley, and that's got dog biscuits in it, just the pedigree one's just there. And then for the bait, we use the Coles tin potatoes. They work absolutely the best. Lost the piece. And then we just mix in a little bit of watermelon. That seems to work well as well. So we have not caught red claw in this area before, in this spot anyway, so we actually don't know if we're going to get them, but hopefully we get them. So I just do that for every single net, throw them in, find a deep hole, and hope for the best. All right, our campground is more or less set up, and tent set up. We've got our camp kitchen set up, and sun's almost going down. Now there's one thing that I like to take with me, and that's a blower, and for a few reasons, but for this reason, we've recently just got a queen size blow up mattress. So we use this thing to blow it up and it works bloody treat. So our sole mission was to go kayaking and catch red claw and make campfires, and we can do some of those things here, but we may have to go to another spot tomorrow, so we'll see what we catch. I know Jess, she's real keen on going kayaking, so we may have to change spots. Check this out, even got a mat. Okay, while Jess is doing that, might get a fire started. Especially because sun's going down real soon. Jeez, green ants.
This was definitely such a massive upgrade getting this air mattress. It's so good.
Just like that, we got a bed.
And it's comfy. Let's go. Yeek.
Good morning, guys. Oh, last night's sleep was actually really good. These blow-up mattresses are awesome. I didn't get to do any filming last night. My GoPro died, so... But what a morning. Time to check if we got any red claw.
One, maybe. One red claw. We got one red claw. We got one red claw. One little red claw.
No red claw.
No red claw.
One.
Was that a good spot? That one's a lot. It's only stinking.
What are these things? Time to go explore. Wow, check out this spot. Oh, could be good. It's pretty deep here.
Yeah.
Could be good. I don't know. There's red claw up there. There's definitely going to be red claw in here. Oh, look at this. I reckon that looks like a good spot. It looks so good.
It's very beautiful.
The water's so clear here. Just trying to find spots for red claw, little holes, and the water is just so clear. Check this out. So after having a little wander of the bank, we've found a few deep holes downstream. So we're going to check them out tonight, put the pots in. There's even a nice swimming hole with a little bit of a waterfall there that we're going to go back, probably have some lunch there and have a swim. So we're just going to stay for another night and see how we go. Hopefully get more red claw. Kangaroo.
Yeah.
Man, the water is so good. Look at that. Gotta watch out for snakes around here. We're pretty far away from any hospital, so definitely don't want to be bitten. Jess is filling up our shower for tonight. And I'm gonna go cut some wood. Okay, I need to sharpen my chainsaw. All done. The firewood is cut. And while I was cutting the firewood and searching for wood, I found this. And I'm going to use this as my main top for the open fire barbecue, which I'm going to cook steaks on tonight. So I've got all this wood. This should be enough for tonight. And I'm going to build the fire where we dummy fired it last night. All right, I've collected me rocks and I'm going to build a fire pit. This fire pit's going to be something that we're going to use to cook dinner on. So I want it to be nice and level, and I want it to be perfect for what we're trying to cook. And what we're trying to cook tonight is steak, and steak on the open flame grill. That's why we've got the metal mesh over there. I'm lucky I found that. I'm just going to build a nice barbecue so we can put our barbecue plate on top and cook our steak. So I'm just going to rip into it and get this nice and flat. Whew, okay, so the pit is now cut out and it's pretty level. I'm happy with that. We can build some charcoal in here. I'm just going to put some rocks in the back and on the side and really build this up like a little mini kitchen. Okay, so we have the inner barbecue finished. Alrighty, this side's nice and flat and this should fit perfectly. With this, so I'm just going to bring these rocks in a little bit closer. I'm going to find a more flatter rock for this side. Alrighty, after some adjusting and finding some more flatter rocks, we finally built the outdoor kitchen, or outdoor barbecue I should say, and fits perfectly. It's pretty level, straight on there. Got about a foot from the ground, so that will work really well. So I'll just build up a fire now. I'll build it pretty big so you can just slowly go down and build like a nice layer of thick charcoal on the ground, and that should just work perfectly for when we want to cook dinner tonight. And it's very, very good hard dry wood, so it really burns slowly. Last night we had a log on and it just literally was the perfect coals and just burned pretty much all night. So that's what we're going to try and do here, but in a better way so we can start doing some cooking on it. Alrighty, let's start building this fire up. A little trick that I want to show you. See these? This is paper bark and it's really good for starting fires. So that there, I just scrunch this up and I'll put it at the bottom there, and then we want to start it later on. Way it goes. Campfire is sorted. Now this is not a massive fire, but every fire that I make, I always build it like a little teepee, like a little triangle, and that just allows maximum amount of oxygen when we're going to go start it with our fire starter. And you don't have to build a fire like this. This is how I do it, and it works for me every time. So we'll get this going later on, get it all burnt down, put some of the big logs on, and then we'll be ready for cooking later. But for now, the swimming hole's calling our name, so we're going to go for a swim down there. Let's go make some lunch. We are cooking cheeseburger tacos, and all you got to do is, I've already done it because we've already had this last night, which I didn't film, but you just cut up or dice up an onion and then just have beef mince, salt and pepper, mix it all together, and then you just create these little balls just like that. So I'm going to create a few of them. Now we get this little burner on the go. I know this is not like actual like fire cooking, but you know, we got this nice little camp kitchen, or may as well use it. And while that's heating up, this thing heats up so quickly, so just give this a little spray over. It works great. So all we're going to do is you're going to grab the taco like this, little street taco, you push it in on that and you just spread that around. Just try and get right to the edges if you can. Now we got this little recipe on Instagram or TikTok, one of the two, and it's literally gone viral, and it's an awesome recipe. So we do this every time we go camping now. So pretty much just do it like that. That's a bit of a botch job, but pretty much like that. And just do that for each of them. This thing's getting pretty hot now, so that's good. Like I said, it doesn't take long for these things to heat up. Butane just seems to really kick in straight away. Alrighty, so we have 3 of these ready to rock and roll. All you got to do is just slap them down on the pan. Two, bang, just like that. Let that cook. You really don't need long, only a couple of minutes, not even, probably just a minute. Just gonna fry that off. Got the old clipper here. I'll just flip this over, that's already cooked. And I just flip that over, just get the outside a little bit crispy. Just seems to make it a little bit better. And then while that's doing that, that's where I like to put the cheese on. This will melt it a little bit. Such a simple little recipe. I reckon kids would love it. Super, super simple to make as well. Plenty of pickles, obviously, because what's a cheeseburger without a pickle? And top that off, Frenchies. A little bit of lettuce on top. And just like that, we're done. It's a bit hot, but so good. All right, we're gonna smash this. See you guys later.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, let's go put these nets in. All right, it's time to start the fire. So we need to get this really, really hot before sunset. All right, this is luxury living. We have an outdoor shower. We fill this from just inside the creek there, full of water, put it in the sun. After a couple of hours, you've got hot water. Now all I do is swing a ratchet straight over a branch, pull this down. This is 40 litres of water. This is just cheap, straight from Kmart. Put that, hook that up. Make sure you put a little bit of oomph on there. Pull this up. Just like that. Bang. On the ratchet down here. And then all I do, just ratchet this up. And this has just got a standard peg in the ground for a tent, big one. Then up here, this is pretty fancy. We've got a floor and everything. And just on the bottom, just to protect it, I've just got that paper bark. So that's nice and soft, won't put any holes in the floor here. Then we can just stand here and just put some water on. That's a shower. How good. Dinner prep. We're gonna start off with the potatoes. We've got 3 for tonight. This is like obviously a campfire favorite, straight onto the fire. Just prong a few times on the potato. Perfect. Now, I double wrap the alfoil. Give a little squirt of the old olive oil. Potato on. Squirt the tatey. Done. Salt and pepper. Now I put a little bit of butter in there as well, and this just makes it really tasty. Just straight in, doesn't have to be too fancy. Nice tatey, straight around. Now I make them like that. A little twist there on the top. This really like holds it in. So that there, we can grab this with a pair of tongs. Straight into the fire just like that. We'll do 3 of these. All right, it's dinner time and it's night time. I'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully some red claw. Good morning, everyone. We had a big sleep last night, so a little bit late to get up, but it's time to go check some nets. I went all night pretty well. It was almost out, but I used the trusty blower. We better cook some bacon and eggs this morning.
One.
Oh, it's a decent one. One. One little one.
Oh. Nothing.
There's a turtle in there.
They caught a turtle. Bit bigger than a 50-cent coin. Sink to the ground.
Time to make some brekkie. All right, we're back and we're cooking riverside with the campfire, bacon and eggs. And we're just gonna give this a spray down. It's already pretty warm. Oh, you hear that? Nice and hot. There we go. We get a few on the go, I reckon. Alrighty, while that's cooking away, I've got some sourdough already cut up here. So what I do is I'll heat it straight on there after just to get it going, but I just spray it with a little bit of oil. And that's a beet. That was a beet. Big beet. It's all right, it's just a beet. Anyway, spray it up, a little bit of oil. That's all good to go. Get this bacon flipped. There we go. Now, over here is a bit of the bit cooler side, so I'll leave this bacon over here while that's sitting there doing its thing. Sit that over there. We've got our eggs now. Oh, one egg. Looks good. I'll do these pretty close together because I like to put a lid on them and it'll cook the bottom a little bit. It cooks the top just a little bit better. Beautiful. Right, I'm gonna try a bit of the sourdough. Yum. Campfire cooking. Can't beat it. And just like that, we've got a bacon and egg sandwich. A little bit of sauce. How good. Alrighty, taste test. How good is campfire bacon and eggs? That's a win every time. That bacon and eggs was so good. For some reason, it always tastes better from the campfire. Anything actually tastes better when you're camping. And speaking of that, I know we've just had breakfast, but for lunch, we're going to cook up the 10 red claw that we've caught so far. It's not many, obviously, but it's still a nice taste. I'll show you guys what I do. It's going to be a chili garlic red claw. Super yummy. I wish we had more to cook up, but I'll show you guys exactly how I do that. So stick around. And also, we've decided to stay another night here. Just because we don't want to pack down our campsite and move on just for one more night, because we have to get back to work after tomorrow. So unfortunately, we've got to pack down tomorrow and head back home. But it was still a good 3-day adventure for us. Even though we didn't catch as many red claw as we hoped, it was still fun. Since we're staying another night, I've got to get some more firewood sorted. So I'm going to go try and find some dead wood up there. Man, how cool are these trees? Trees are awesome. They look so cool. So that's the only good timber I could find. So I'm just gonna cut that one up. Firewood sorted. This should be enough for tonight. I think it's time to get out of the heat. It's hot today. All right, today it's bloody hot. So we're not cooking on the riverside, we're cooking in the riverside. Today we're gonna be cooking the very small amount of red claw that we got. Some are pretty small, but look, some are pretty decent too. We're just going to be cooking them whole today as well. So to start off with, we're going to slice up some of these little extremely hot chilies from a mate of mine from Crabman. So thank you, Crabman. So just finally cut this up. You know, it just has to be pretty rough, not too crazy. Alrighty, so grab a bowl. Chuck that in there just like that. Now you can get garlic cloves and cut up the garlic, but we're cheating today, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. This is minced garlic, so plenty of that. That's what's gonna give that real taste for our garlic and chili red claw. We want to get this cranked up. Man, I need to cook more in the river itself. This is mad. This is so good. Beats cooking by the fire because it is hot today. I think it's 35 degrees. So we're just gonna warm this up. All right, now we've got our red claw, and then all I do is I pinch the back of the spine, and I've also previously put a knife through, twisted it open so that all the flavors can get inside of the meat, because we're just gonna chuck these straight into the skillet. So here again, snap the back, snap the back part of the flipper, just like that. Nice and quick. That just allows all the flavors to get in there, because we really want that chili and garlic to get through the whole body of the red claw. Alrighty, a little bit of oil in here. Boom. Looks good. Oop. Chuck the garlic and chili in there now. Oh yes, smell that. Straight away. Now, red claw in. So they're cooking. Now we're going to get a little bit of butter. Toss all this around. Beautiful. Now just a little bit of water just to help steam them a little bit. Now you can really smell that flavour coming through. Smell that, it's doing so good, eh? And they just start changing colour. And once they go really, really red, you know they're done. Well, how good's this outdoor kitchen, eh? Won't see this every day. So just after a couple of minutes, this is done. And just like that, we've got chili and garlic red claw. How good is that? Jess whipped up a few salads and I just whipped up these red claw. Oh, look at that. It's gonna be good. Chili garlic red claw is a must when going camping if you can catch them. This is so good. This meat here is so good. All right, I'm gonna dig in. Have you ever eaten a green ant in North Queensland? I know I've already had lunch. There's so many on this tree, but you can actually eat these. So if you grab one, just like that, and the bum of them, you can eat the bum of it, and it tastes like a soursop. It's actually pretty nice. Whoa, they're all over my legs. But another little one. Tastes like a soursop. There's a snake just down there as we're crossing through the water. It's very, very hidden in the camouflage. How good is this? This is absolutely living. All right, that's it for me today. So it's time for me to have a bush shower and make some dinner and head to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. Oh, good morning, everyone. The sun is up. And it's time to check some nets. Hopefully we've got more red claw this morning. This is our last day here, so we'll be checking the nets, probably have a coffee first, have a tea, and we'll have to pack up and head back home. Alrighty, let's go check some nets. No, empty. One red claw. Wants to bite me.
Nah. You empty.
Nothing. All right, this morning's catch was not that good. We only got one small red claw. One small red claw, that's all. So there's no point taking this home and cooking it or cooking it and eating it. It's too small and it's only one. So let's put it back. That was so cool to see the red claw just slowly moving through the water. It looks like it was trying to find a place to hide in the bank there amongst the vegetation. That was cool to see. All right, it's time to go pack up the camp now. It is hot. All right, we just finished packing up, so ready to ship out now. Just before the real peak of the day starts, but it's hot already. All right, let's go. All right, let's make a quick stop to the old weir in Chillagoe. And the water here is just always so clear.
Okay, you should see there's some fish, there's big fish in there.
Look at this. And there's so many places in Chillagoe that you can visit, and they're all awesome, like little getaway spots. As well as things like Balancing Rock and the caves you can all visit too. We've done it before. We might do it again and document the whole trip, but for now, we just thought we'd stop at the old weir.
These days the night shift cutie truck stop knows my name. Threw the candle in the midnight oil and lit up the honky-tonk highway. I see the sun come up, cause I ain't been to bed. Gonna have my name cut into a stone.
All right, home time. After a 3-hour drive, it's time to unload the 4-wheel drive and unpack everything. But thanks for watching this far, and if you enjoyed this content, make sure you like, leave me a comment and subscribe. Giddy up.